Hey, here for an appointment at 2:50.
James Brooke and his brother Keegan have an appointment that they keep about every 8 weeks. A little bit social, a little bit competitive. It's a commitment that provides the very stuff of life to the Canadian Blood Services.
They probably just think they're coming to hold their appointment and donate blood like they always do. But every unit of blood they donate, that's up to 3 lives that are saved.
Thank you very much. Awesome, thank you very much.
3 lives saved 6 times a year. That makes regular donors like James and Keegan heroes to the folks at the Canadian Blood Services.
They are. I consider them heroes for sure. Our regular donors are our most important donors. We do rely on them quite heavily. Blood is needed every minute of every day, so you can imagine that the blood supply is used quite quickly. The blood has a shelf life of 42 days, but it's actually probably gone and transfused into a patient within 4 or 5 days.
It takes an hour out of your day, maybe. Here at Port Alberni, with less people giving, it takes actually a little less time than an hour, and you don't feel a thing at all.
Deep breath. And relax your fist.
Now, you might not have caught what James just said, partly because it's not what you would expect in Port Alberni. But this community actually has fewer blood donors than other similar-sized cities.
When we come into a community, we normally collect anywhere from 75 to 100 units, depending on the amount of hours we're here. Lately, we've been collecting about 85 to 90% of that when we come here, sometimes even lower.
Whatever the reason for the low turnout in Port Alberni, James and Keegan have no plans on slowing down on their donations.
Me and my brother actually have a little betting pool going on there. We come in usually around the same time, see who can pump out the blood the fastest. Winner gets $5 or buys lunch at the Barclays, so it's a great location for them to have it.
Great location and an invitation for more people to schedule their donation, not just in Port Alberni, but in communities across Canada.
Soon we're going to be looking for 100,000 new donors every year to make sure that we have the donors that are needed and the blood supply that's needed for people that are in accidents or going through cancer treatments.
I've always wanted to make a little workers pool and give blood that way. And blood, there'll be never a shortage of blood here if everyone starts giving.
Scheduling your appointment to donate blood is easy. Just visit www.blood.ca or call 1-888-2-DONATE. In Port Alberni. For Shaw TV, I'm Nancy Wilmot.
The payoff.